what does it mean he's sexual?
Am I sexual? Yeah. And his buddies back him up. Like, what the fuck do they know?
Yeah.
Is he sexual with them?
What did you do for? You're like,
What?
it was like unintelligible singing.
Oh, what part was that?
It was like,
And a hundred pound. Like that one? Hammer, honey, how?
yeah.
He goes, ha, hammer, honey, how? He's deaf. A grenade went off next to his ear during the set.
It's like a fucking Minecraft villager. Like,
yeah. He's just doing,
I don't know what it means. Like, am I sexual? Like, why are you asking? Are you you would know. You are yourself.
It's the same reason why ladies say, "Am I beautiful?"
No, that's not the same.
It's not the same.
No.
What if he wants? He knows, but he wants you to say it so he can hear it.
Like, tell me I'm sexual.
He goes, "Hi, man, I'm haunted." How?
Is that
like I
like
feel
you're
like
not
if a man
asking?
walked up to me and asked me that, I would like run.
I'm like, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, but this
Like,
is an
I'd be
old
like,
man. We're
what?
talking
Like-
about Aaron Carter.
It's not Aaron Carter. It's Nick Carter.
Okay, it's which one's dead?
Aaron was the
Nick is in Backstreet.
Yes.
Back? Okay, and he's doing all right.
I think
Oh, that sucks.
he's
man.
had some things. He's had some.
Who sings that? I don't want another pretty face.
That's Jesse McCartney.
Then now, who's he brothers with?
He's not brothers with anybody.
No.
Paul
Melissa McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
McCartney. Did you snort?
I don't think I've ever done that.
That was
something.
funny.
But yeah, Backstreet's back. All right.
Yeah.
Is that the song you were talking about where he's a mummy?
Yeah.
Because I always thought that was
One
the
of
coolest music
one of them
video.
is like a mummy. One is Phantom of the Opera, I think, guy.
Okay.
And the other one, actually, I don't know what the other ones are.
Hey. You're looking at him. How's the 5th Street?
Oh no.
Oh no.
The 6th Street. There's 5.
I'm back, boy. I almost choked on this. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Jeez. Well, welcome back, everybody.
Yes, welcome back.
Are you sexual?
No.
Am I sexual?
I'm asexual.
I'm asexual.
Yeah.
Buds. There's like a little Nick Carter that pops out of his
Oh,
shoulder.
oh god.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
Well, like growing up, like there was, because I grew up, like was 12 years old when all that stuff was going on.
Mm-hmm.
When you had to be Team NSYNC or Team Backstreet Boys. Like it was like a turf war. Like you picked a side.
People died.
It was many.
People were shot.
And but then there's like the adjacent bands like
90 Degrees.
98 Degrees was for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was free to love them.
Yeah, they didn't really get involved. They were
No, they there was like they were there. Like they more power to them.
Yeah.
They did great.
They didn't stir any pots.
Stirred none.
But they're good music.
They do.
Yeah.
I still will hear it like, oh, I liked that one.
I like Boys to Men, dude. All for One.
Well, that's different.
I know, but like
that is different.
These are boy bands that they've changed
like,
the scope of music.
90s R&B needs to make a comeback,
It
and
does.
in this day and age. Like,
Where's all the silk turtlenecks?
I don't know. I just want silk outfits for days.
Yeah, like you're wearing all black, but it looks like you're in heaven.
But like the wind's blowing and you look flowy.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Like-
have like loved to be a teenager back then, because then like
The early 90s
yeah.
was a vibe.
or like the early 90s, like 2000s to like experience the real like emo early 2000s
Oh,
scene.
that was my high school.
Yeah, with like I like
Oh my god, yeah, dude. Mo on a Friday night.
I
Yeah.
sent him a picture of my hair tease the other day. I'm like
Yes.
emo queen. I'm like scene queen forever.
I gotta find pictures of my hair teased.
I
Like for
could do-
Halloween and shit.
I do it. Yeah, I do it all the time.
I have never teased my hair if it was
Me too.
Just mock it.
not for like anything that I needed to do it for. Like I had to tease my hair
This
for
was-
a show one time.
This
but that
was
about
me.
it.
This is a picture of me in like as a teenager.
Oh, pop off, queen!
Yeah,
Hell yeah, good for you.
like I was super skinny.
I was trying to
I
think
was-
of an insult, and I was like, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to clean up my act a little.
I zoomed in too much.
She was showing me her boil,
Yeah, it was
her cyst.
disgusting. No,
It had teeth and
stop.
hair.
You look
Oh,
like
It was on her
it
neck.
was my twin.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be my
What's in
twin.
the
look like
basket?
Farisha Balk.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
Let me see. I have a picture of it. I took it the other day for him to shoot
if you
him.
guys watch Basket Case, you'll know what I'm looking at.
Oh, that was my Belial.
Yeah, not Basket Case as in, do you have the time
To listen to me whine.
This.
Oh, hell yeah. It's like the Fallen cover, Evanescence.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think that.
Yeah.
Poser.
Hold on, let me find it. Like, because you look exactly
Poser,
like
more
her.
like poster.
And like a poster.
Yeah, because like fame, because we're
Sure.
so rich in Bulgaria.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She has it like pinned back a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that.
I like to think that every time I say the word Bulgaria, like the whole country goes,
I hope so.
like they all love it.
Yeah, Bulgaria.
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 We gotta think of like a song. Like
We gotta make one up.
Like have you heard the Bulgarian word?
Jesus
It's a
Christ.
good
What's their
one.
national anthem? Like what? Like we gotta practice it.
Let me look it up on YouTube.
Is that the Muppets?
No.
Oh, it's
The
time
Mario
to start
Muppets.
the music. It's time to light the light.
See, I love Jim Henson, but I'm not a big Muppets guy. I haven't really. I've seen Christmas Carol with
Mana.
with Michael Caine.
Their national
humbug.
anthem is 3 minutes long.
Okay, we're gonna put a
According to
pin in that
YouTube.
idea. I'm
Dude.
so sorry. That's a lot.
Yeah, well, I'll check it out. I promise. I'll learn it on
I
the
already.
fiddle.
I tried to learn Spanish on Duolingo, and I deleted that app because that thing was harassing me.
You're
I was
Como
like-
se va?
I was like, God, like, give it
More
a
like, get
rest.
fucked.
Have you ever seen those Duolingo
Give it a
memes where
rest.
it's just like if you miss your fucking lesson, the
Mm-hmm.
Duolingo bird will come and kidnap you?
Oh God.
It's like,
Yeah.
That would make you learn the last.
But anywho,
yeah.
to put back into the thing, like the '90s, like R&B, like remember like All for One when they played, was it the MTV Music Awards or whatever?
Looking like the rainbow.
They looked like Skittles.
So good.
Like taste the rainbow.
I want to be on that level with my peers.
They had
like where they're like,
one was
this
wearing
is our
an all
vision.
green suit. One was wearing a yellow suit. One was wearing, was it red? And
It was
purple.
Like, yeah, it was like purple.
But
and
it
yellow
looks. They
and
came.
red and
They
green.
came walking in. Can I play?
I mean, we could probably play a little bit of it.
So
All right, I'm gonna play a
Make an
little bit of it
experiment.
because I love it so much. And when New Edition did Family Matters,
Oh, dude, you're talking about New Edition? Have you seen when Boyz II Men did Fresh Prince Christmas special?
no,
Oh my God.
I probably did. I just don't
Dude,
remember.
so they're trying to get Boyz II Men to play little Nicky's christening, and a bunch of stuff happens. Will and Carlton go to the studio, and Boyz II Men are recording, and they fuck it up. And turns out they had a change of heart. It's Christmas. Boyz II Men comes and sings at Nicky's christening, and it's gorgeous. And they don't even sing one of their originals. They sing like Silent Night or something.
What?
Completely
What
a
are they-
cappella.
Oh, here we go. Okay, it's at the Blockbuster Awards. Okay, look
Speaking
at
of
this.
the
This
90s.
is so 90s.
This is so good. I love this.
Frasier.
Yeah, Kelsey Grammer on screen, guys, looking dapper.
Yeah.
good for him.
Drunk off Sherry. Where's Daphne Moon?
I like
Look,
the
this is
silver
so. This is so 90s. I love it so much.
Yeah, bring back shit quality, please.
Look at them.
vest with the
Wait.
fucking black line
Wait.
down the middle of
Look
the
at all-
screen.
And he goes,
Yahoo! Like look how that oversized yellow suit.
I do, yeah.
Phenomenal.
The 90s
With the
didn't fit,
wingtip.
dude. No one fit in the 90s. I love it.
The wingtip shoes too.
It's almost like they knew everyone was going to get fat. That one day your Prince Charming rescue me.
I was gonna make
If they ever go on tour, we're going.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I was gonna make a mean comment and then I stopped myself.
Good.
He's the power, dude. I love his. He's got a lot of power
Them
in his
and
voice.
Boyz II Men need to tour together, and
Oh.
you and I are going.
Dude, I'm do-ragging.
Look, there's a red one and a
like
blue
that.
one. All right, so all primary colors except for green.
Exactly.
Well,
Look at-
no,
Well, there's
Amazing.
RGB and then there's
green is
yellow.
there.
No, but green is not a primary color.
Oh yeah, duh.
just-
I'm stupid.
All right. I highly recommend everyone go watch that video. It is all
It's a
for one.
classic.
I Can Love You Like That live at the Blockbuster Awards.
You really gotta watch that
for
Boyz II
them.
Men on Fresh Prince because
Okay.
I remember the first because we had like a year where in like on every TV in the house it was Family Matters, right?
Uh-huh.
You got Harriet holding the laundry,
Sure.
and you got Carl. He's like pulling his belt up and he's talking about his day. And I remember watching.
Oh
an
God, did
episode
you hear
where-
the Carl and Diddy? Okay.
Okay, we'll put it. This is new to me.
Okay. Okay.
My Carl Winslow.
Your Carl Winslow
My
was
Reginald. What's his name?
Vel Johnson.
Okay, now it sounds suspicious.
He got diddled by Diddy.
No.
Him and Diddy were like
Is this
apparently
admitted?
in like a thing. Apparently, I think
Is this speculation? Or
this is what I heard.
okay. Because like
That they were no. Fucking forget that. That's
Okay.
not what I heard. It wasn't Diddy. It was
You're
not gonna
Steve
believe.
Urkel.
No.
It was Wilson from Home Improvement.
Shut up.
Oh my
It was
God.
Uncle Phil. Him and Uncle Phil were apparently in a relationship. A secret romantic relationship. This may be
Really?
I could be completely wrong.
I knew Uncle
not
Phil
sue
liked
me.
croissants a little way too much.
Allegedly. Love both of those
And
men,
so-
and I don't care. Like I'm like, what a power couple they would have made if they were out. Like,
I
right?
mean, we have a lawyer, like a jury. What is he? A judge.
judge.
He's a judge. I couldn't even spit
respected
it out.
judge.
A judge and a cop.
And a cop, like
They could be bailiff and plaintiff and all the.
they
ifs.
could have. They're like, you be the naughty inmate now.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Let
I
me-
lost my gavel. Sorry.
let me read you your Miranda rights.
Oh, God.
Plaintiff to the stand.
I'm gonna need to see you in my chambers.
Yeah. Come. Yeah. okay. So, no. When you say, was it consensual
Yes.
and no one was forced?
No.
Oh, because it made it seem like he had
No.
been taken over.
My brain. There's just too much shit going on with like the Diddy stuff and all that stuff that
Yeah.
I think I just like melded it together. But like,
I mean,
I want like, mind
that would
you,
be so, dude.
the
Their
person-
barbecues would be so fun.
the person I heard this from is a person we work with who we think likes to bend the truth sometimes.
Really?
Like
Well,
who-
I
or who else,
haven't
like-
really looked up, Family Matters news in a while.
So, anywho, everyone do your own research. I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's just something,
Listen.
something fun to talk about.
And oh my god, and James Avery's dead.
Yeah.
Poor guy. I remember seeing that. But yeah, you gotta watch the Boys to Men on Fresh Prince, dude. Because I remember watching the New Edition one, and I at the time I have heard their songs before, but I'd never like really looked them up or listened. And when they were on Family Matters, I was like, dude, this fucking bumps. What song is this?
Yeah.
What can I do, girl?
Oh, I love it so much.
So much I love, girl. But your friends got you thinking, and it's affecting you. And he goes, "Come on, baby, let's try." What can I do, girl? And then,
So in
and the key
love.
change toward the end.
Yeah.
Oh, but that I was like, this band's fucking dope. New Edition. And then I remember
Oh, God, I
Candy.
love this one.
Was it Candy Girl?
Candy girl.
That's them, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was Jackson 5 for the
My
longest time.
girls like candy. Yeah. It's
Listen, don't.
Okay.
Let's not announce that because because there's vans for sale.
Oh, you're right.
Don't tell. He's spilling the secrets.
I love.
He's actually fucking.
I
with them.
love them so much.
New Edition is dope.
Yeah.
And
Love New Edition and the Candy Girl.
And
Remind
Shaka
me of
Khan.
you 'cause you
I
rock
love
my
Shaka
world.
Khan.
That was LFO, another boy band.
LFO.
LFO, Summer Girls. New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick. I think flaming girl. You don't know? Do you know what I'm
No,
talking about?
no.
Are you fucking kidding
It's probably
me?
a banger though. If you're giving me
All
this
right.
attitude.
I'm.
No, it's not. That came out wrong. But you know what I'm saying. It's
I
probably
will-
it's probably good.
I will show you that later. You had an experience the other day.
Yeah. I talked about it
Did I say, like-
briefly on the last show.
Yeah.
And what were you gonna say?
All right, it doesn't matter.
So we'll decide later if this stays in. Let's just say because I don't want to make it too graphic because this is insane.
I'm sure as long as it's funny, I don't care.
So on my show on Tuesdays, we're known for watching movies. Usually like a 5 to 6 hour show, and we go over various topics. Whatever I'm doing, we watch movie trailers. We check in on like some psychos that I frequent.
Yes.
We've been on a huge kick of like Indian street food. It's interesting.
love
it's
that.
it's so funny, dude.
You want to
It's so
drink
interesting.
that ceiling soda so bad.
Yeah, dude. You're aware.
Ceiling soda.
So you're aware.
We talked about it.
Okay. And we watched Return of the Jedi because I've never seen it.
Okay.
And
Woo.
this is the best thing is because I've kind of waited till everyone seems to hate Star Wars to watch it now finally. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I'm trying to be less of a hipster, and just because everyone likes it doesn't mean it's shit. It's something to consider.
Well, I feel like everyone hates
But-
Star Wars now because like Disney gentrified it and like
Well, yeah, but it's also
I
it's
just
also
I
the
told
fans.
you, like, I've never had a desire to
It's
see it.
like-
So.
It's so when
I'm gonna eat a cookie.
when it was good looks. When it was described to me as like a Western, I was interested by it. I'm okay for now, thank you.
Okay.
But we watched Return of the Jedi. We had to watch A New Hope.
Should I
last
be
year.
eating while you say this story?
It's up to you. If you got a
All
strong
right, you know,
stomach.
I probably do. Let's go.
I think it could test you. I mean, it's not. I'm telling you what, it's not resembling what I'm talking about in
Okay.
terms of
Great.
hue.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Go.
So we watched Return of the Jedi, right? And I thought it'd be cool to do like a mixed drink on the show because we drink once in a while. We do like casual beer reviews. We don't make a big deal about it. It's not one of those shows. So we decided to make a drink called Blue Milk, and I have the recipe.
Isn't that a big Disney thing?
Blue Milk?
Yeah, they have
Well,
it at Disney.
Yeah, I was gonna say they at Target actually made real like just straight up milk that's blue. And we actually watched a Badlands Chugs. You ever watch Badlands Chugs? Shouts out to my boy Badlands. He does these crazy chugs on YouTube. He'll just drink like 3 liters of every Mountain Dew flavor mixed. He's nuts. And he did a half-gallon chug of blue milk, which you can
Like
get it.
He chugs them all. He
Chugs
chugs
them.
all these things.
Yes.
Okay.
And my favorite of his variety is when he does bean chugs.
No, stop.
And
Enough.
bro,
Enough.
he struggles
No.
so much.
I don't want to hear it.
So I'm pulling up
but
the.
he just like takes a fucking can of beans and he tries to chug them.
Well, he fills a big glass boot that he has, and then he tries. You gotta just watch
What
it.
an
Trust me.
asshole.
I know you guys are probably familiar with Shoe Nice. You guys know Shoe Nice?
I do.
Yeah, Shoe Nice is out of his mind. He's like eating a roll of deodorant
Why?
Ew!
because he's drank liquid ass, which was like a stink bomb.
Why?
Because who
That's
fucking
not
knows?
crazy. That's
Who
just
knows?
stupid.
It is crazy. Well, I mean that
People in my high school would like spray liquid ass in the fucking hallways to like stink bomb it, and like it smells awful. I could never imagine drinking
It's
that
supposed to.
shit.
It's rough. And I mean,
Like-
he reacts
Like,
exactly
I know
the way you'd
it's supposed
assume.
to smell awful, but I could never imagine drinking that
But
shit.
like that's the person that would eat Tide Pods. Be like,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, he would. He's eating pencils. He's eating. And he would do crazy like vodka slams where he would drink like a full 175 of Sky vodka.
He's gonna die.
Yeah, like he hasn't. I think he stopped drinking. I haven't seen any drink videos, vodka slams, or anything from him in years.
He's like,
But-
watch me drink antifreeze.
Like it's that close, dude. Like he ate one of those. It was on Tosh.0. He ate like one of those Old Spice.
You ever like
white deodorant? I remember biting into
What
it.
I use.
Is it?
Smells nice.
I got something called like sandalwood and some shit. Sandalwood and fucking burnt ass. whiskey and shit.
I use
Whiskey and
secret.
shit deodorant.
I
Huh?
use secret.
You're
supposed to
not
keep
gonna,
a secret.
tell me?
Yeah,
You're not gonna tell me?
yeah.
Not a sponsor.
It's how I smell so good. It's a secret.
I don't like frosting, and that's what's in between
Is that
these
what
cookies.
it is? I'll tell you what, you're not gonna like it after this.
No.
Guys, all right.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the official follow and mix Coffee and Scream cocktail. Would you humor me? Mm-hmm. So we can maybe replicate this because I really want to see what happens to people.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you the recipe for this drink, and I want you to enjoy it, and then tell me what happens. Let's say the next day, right?
Oh, God.
I don't want you to tell me that, but see for yourself. It has to do with this.
We're gonna want pictures, and we'll come up with a hashtag.
Oh my God.
See, I have to work tomorrow, so I might hold off on that.
Yes.
Like,
All right, so because if you've ever watched Star Wars, Luke Skywalker is a big fan of something called blue milk. So I was like, maybe we should make some kind of blue milk cocktail for the show because we're drinking. It's a long movie. We found this recipe, and this is from liquor.com. Blue milk of Tatooine, and the funniest part is Badlands Chugs pronounced it Tatooine,
Okay.
which I thought was really fucking funny. Blue milk of Tatooine. All right. This calls for 2 ounces of gin of your choice. We used Seagram's. Half an ounce of blue curacao, and I actually looked up the spelling or the pronunciation of that.
Very nice.
1 ounce cream of coconut. 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, freshly squeezed, which they were. 3/4 of an ounce pineapple juice. 1/2 ounce of orgeat, which is like an almond liqueur or an almond syrup. We didn't use that.
Okay.
But we did use vanilla, like vanilla extract.
Yes.
And then 1 ounce of vanilla extract, or 1/2 ounce rather. And you mix all those together, and you get this beautiful like seafoam greenish blue drink, right?
That sounds
It was delicious. It was mostly,
minus the gin. I would have used rum. I don't know why they didn't.
I mean, the gin kind of bright. It was a very bright tasting drink. It was very like citrusy and acidic.
Okay.
So the gin kind of made sense. I felt bad for Adam because I didn't mix it enough.
Oh no.
Because I do this thing called grabbing what I can to do things. And let's just say a wooden spoon might not have flipped the drink enough.
Oh god.
So I
No.
think that Adam's pour got the most alcohol in it because he was like, "This is fucking strong," and mine was fine. Like mine was strong, but it was good.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, it was delicious. It was beautiful.
You were trying to kill Adam.
I was trying to. You're not driving tonight.
So what happened?
So the next day, we drank it on a Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm off. I didn't pass anything. I had a couple tacos because they got like a crave box or whatever they call it.
Sure.
I had a couple tacos, so I figured I had something to pass. All of Wednesday, nothing. I'm just chilling, just drawing. I'm, doing what I got to do. I'm hanging out with my mom.
You moved no product.
Nothing. I didn't even get a rumble. Right.
Okay.
Thursday, like night. I saw something. I woke up from a nap, and I was like, I was in a big fissure in my bed it felt like I was sleeping. I was laying down for thousands of years, and I was in a deep sweat. My satin sheets were stuck, and I got up and I sprinted to the bathroom. Thankfully, my bed is right there because, God forbid,
You would have shit the bed.
I would have shit something that wasn't
Right.
the designated.
Correct.
And I go to the bathroom, and to me, like my stomach was hurting, and it was one of those things where it's like you get that like need to push, and your stomach is like in on itself. It's like caving in, and you can't push anything, and you're just like, I'm gonna fall out.
Sure.
This is not good, and it's making like a. You ever hear that? You're blowing bubbles. You ever blow bubbles?
What do you mean? Like
I'm trying here. It's like when it's something so
he had bubble
fucked
guts.
up.
He had bubble guts.
I had bubble guts. And this is me. Ready? You guys can't see this, but I'll try to describe what I'm doing. I get up. I'm doing my business. Right. This is the sound of wipings.
You stand up to wipe?
I stand up, and what I saw will shock you. Maybe should I put some like NPR music,
I'm scared.
and then maybe I should like give it like a minute.
He has a picture of it.
Oh my god.
I've never in my life seen.
Mind you. All right.
I don't even want to get to it yet. I don't even want to
Could
describe what I
it
saw.
have been the tacos?
No, because it's not. So okay, the tacos mixed with because I was also drinking Busch Light peaches.
Oof.
I was drinking a couple of them before.
I've heard
the
they're
show even
actually
started.
pretty tasty.
They are pretty good. They remind me of like Crystal Light, like almost like
Gotcha.
peach tea.
A guy
Very
came in the
peach
other
tea.
night. He's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this beer. It actually like tastes like peach." I'm like, "Bush peach tastes like peach? Get out of town!"
But it tastes like Crystal Light, and even the same thing with Natter Days. Like Natural Ice makes that like pink lemonade beer, and it's really good. It's surprising
I was
that like
always
bottom shelf
curious
makes.
about that one.
Yeah, I would try it.
Narragansett makes this like cherry shandy or something like that. I want to
Called
just.
Shark
like-
Attack.
I feel
Ooh.
like pink lemonade
It's called Chum
beer.
the Waters. What?
I feel like pink lemonade beer. It sounds like something that would put me in like cardiac arrest. Like that.
Yeah,
That sounds
you'd be
a little
alright.
scary. Like
I mean, it could be
All
eye
right.
trigger. When I looked in the toilet,
Oh God.
it was colorful. I've never seen something so.
did it look like a Smurf got massacred in there?
So this is the
Well, there's
thing.
no blood. I hope not.
It wasn't. It wasn't blue, but it certainly wasn't green. It's
God.
it's like it's. And this is the thing. I'm sorry to be just. I'm sorry for those listening. If you're this is going to be quite shocking to hear if you're not used to this kind of thing. Or if you could skip.
I don't know. Okay.
You can skip a couple seconds if you don't want to hear this. There were these blue veins running through it.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, there were like these blue veins, and I looked in the toilet, and the water was stained this like bluish green color, and I'm guessing it's from the blue curacao.
Yeah. I would
And
hope.
And Rib says he's got nothing going on, nothing wrong. Adam says he's got nothing going on, nothing wrong, nothing blue. And even today, I went a couple times today because I've been just kind of like up and down my stomach. Still, but not as extreme, but still colored. And I don't know how long is this going to take. This was Tuesday. It's now fucking Friday.
Have you been eating?
Yeah, I've been eating.
Okay.
What did I have?
Did you feel better after you went?
Well, I was up and down on Thursday, or I was up and down on Wednesday, or no, yeah, Thursday. But I'm doing all right now. It was just kind of like something was not sitting in my stomach right, and I didn't know if it was like the coloring because is it food coloring? Like what the fuck did they color this with? It's so blue. What stains shit? Shit stains things.
No,
That's
but
like staining paint.
My son, I'm okay.
So like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he went through a phase where all he wanted to eat like in the morning was the Oops All Berries Crunch Berry cereal.
And did that happen?
It reflected.
It did.
Yeah.
It was. I've never seen anything like it. And it like I mean, it's better blue than red. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
I won't share my stories with that, but you know.
But the drink was delicious. But like, I've never had anything.
Now,
like
would you
that.
ever try that drink again, or are you afraid to?
This is my thing. It's like, yes, but like, the next day, the first thing I'm gonna look for. It's like it's gonna be in the back of my mind.
What would turn that color brown? Like, what can we feed you? To
Blue.
Make it...
The opposite of blue, white, orange. Orange would turn it brown.
All right, so start eating orange things.
Oranges.
Orange, but like let's give you like Cheez-Its. And
I
stuff.
will
I
buy
have to get my shit colored right. It's throwing my week off.
I will buy you a bag of sweet potato chips.
Will that work?
Maybe.
It's orange?
Yes,
They are orange.
It does work.
But it was so crazy. I mean, do you want to see?
I kind of do.
Did you see it already?
I have not seen it.
Oh, you didn't see it. You didn't see it?
No, you didn't.
This is the thing. Okay, so
What have we become?
Okay, this is no.
Oh my god,
there's
we
no.
are far too close.
And remember when I was saying how like you can't just show people this shit. This is some psycho fucking.
because
this
I
is like
said
assault. That you're
when
just
I got
to show
here,
people.
he was started telling me the story. I'm like, we'll wait. And he's like, well, do you want to say? I'm like, well, okay. I'm like, just don't even say you have a picture. Just show Piper. He's like, that's assault.
That is. I mean, that's extreme. That's an unsolicited. I mean,
I'm scared to see it.
What's worse?
Look at me. Our
intrigued.
friendship is like going into new terrain here. Like this is.
I can zoom in on the water. You want just water? You don't have to see consistency, but I will say that it is almost like Listerine and beef.
Okay, you're gonna fucking
Like if you made beef stew with Listerine as a stock.
Stop! You're gonna make me fucking puke.
It's so nuts. And this is my thing. It's like this isn't something I give a shit to talk about. No pun intended. But it's such a feat. It's almost like a cryptid.
Yeah.
It's just the most.
Everyone
thing.
is like they're
Once in a
witness.
lifetime experience.
This is like. Oh my god.
Is this too much?
Our friendship is like going into a new direction right now.
I'm intrigued, but I'm scared.
It's okay.
I think I have sent you a toilet selfie though.
I can't even look at this myself.
I'm scared. Just turn it around.
Do you want me to zoom into water? Or do you
No,
want to
just
see...
turn it around.
Are you sure?
I'm covering my eyes.
All right, dude, this is crazy.
All right.
This is okay. I've done no color correction.
You promise?
There might be I swear to God, I would
Piper,
not make
do
this
you
shit
wanna
up.
see it?
I live for amazing things.
All right. My eyes are
All
covered.
right. Oh, it's far away, so you might not be able to make out like.
I don't want to make it out. It's fine.
You want me to do a quick flash?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
I mean, dude, what did you expect?
I've seen worse.
I just want to say, like, okay, there's no solids in this picture. That's straight color. That's straight color.
I'm done.
It's not as bad as I thought it was. Like,
Dude, fuck blue curacao.
Fuck me, my god.
That probably my fucking blood is probably blue.
Oh, holy shit.
it's not as bad as I thought it was. Like, I've
Okay.
seen worse pictures of people shit before.
That
like,
looks healthy.
That looks like for what you ingested. I feel like that's as normal as it
Appropriate?
gets. Like,
That look okay.
Okay.
I was a teenager when Pepsi Blue was around, okay?
Okay.
I get it. My eyes are watering because I was like gagging.
I couldn't.
God.
You should have seen the poltergeist hallway stretch.
Did you like call your family in to come? Like, what is
I
it?
said, Mom, Dad, you're never gonna believe this.
Get in here quick.
Get in here quick on the double. Make it snappy.
Oh My God.
You should have saved that for like scientific research.
I
No.
should have put it in a fucking Ziploc.
Like
in the
fucking mailed
freezer.
it to Harvard.
I
Yeah.
feel like our group chats are going to get real fucking weird from now on.
Like, this is my thing. There's no, like, I'm not a fucking shit
No.
freak, fuck freak.
Exactly.
It's more so the
You were just in shock.
it was
Yeah.
interesting.
No, it's a perfectly valid response. Like, I feel like I would be like, what the fuck as well. Like, I'd be a little
Yeah.
concerned.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
You're
okay.
feeling
today.
good.
Yeah, I'm feeling normal.
Okay.
Normal. And it, like I said,
Like,
maybe I
we're
just
his
went too crazy. The Taco Bell.
I feel like maybe
and the
I'll
Busch
just-
Light Peach and then the blue milk. It was like, what the fuck am I
But-
doing to myself?
I guess like your system's just not the same as
My
everybody
system
else.
shrugged.
It was like not.
Who fucking
It was
knows?
like not today.
Yeah. You
I
want
mean,
to see something?
not. It was like not like the next day, like
Yeah.
but the day after, not
The day
that
after.
day, not that day.
I felt bloated. You could have popped me with a pin.
Well,
You know? Perfect timing to save the audience's ears from.
my God.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah. How's it going, Nick?
Okay, I was kind of rushing to change my wardrobe. I didn't want to be the idiot caught wearing the same thing in back-to-back episodes.
Hell yeah.
Understandable.
I like that. I like that.
Understandable. I know we haven't talked in a very long time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We
like,
have, yeah. you know.
like
Sometimes the timing and a week later, you're same thing on.
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah, who wear, not a cartoon character. You're not going to wear the same shit for a week.
Yeah.
But did you?
I do that with pajamas.
Well, you'll
Okay, that's fair.
Like,
when you listen to this episode, you will get to experience what we just experienced.
What was it?
Chris told a story about blue milk gone wrong.
Yeah.
Blue milk go wrong, gone wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, is he a
Yeah.
Star Wars? Is he a fan of Star Wars?
Sounds like a Green Day album.
Something was green.
It was
I'll
and night.
At night. Yeah.
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 Day and night. Green.
So how are things looking on our Coffee and Scream Twitter?
Looking good. We just had a recent update on a security situation. As somebody, an anxious fan getting all uppity and stuff, trying to break into the studio. And,
Really?
yeah, security had to throw her out.
Andrew Dingus?
Andrew Dingus?
Yes, Mr. Dingus. He threw her out.
Oh,
he's allowed in if he brought his strawberries.
yeah, I love him. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Well, we have, our safety is of the utmost importance. So
Yeah.
we have a bouncer here. Sir,
Yeah.
why don't you hop on mic for just a moment,
You can ask me nicely.
please?
What is it? I'm waiting.
Who tried to come here today?
Who tried to come here?
Yeah.
Anyone who knows.
Yeah?
Did someone come here that I'm supposed to remember?
You told someone they couldn't come in before.
Oh, that loser.
Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't on the list.
Well, thank you.
Couldn't even spell their name if I tried.
Mr. Bouncer Man, thank you for keeping us safe all the time.
Yeah, okay. I'm not even doing my job.
Protect and serve, man. Doing your thing.
Yeah. He won't even look at us like he's.
These guys.
I had blue milk, all right?
He's got floating.
I
He doesn't
know.
know what's going on.
He has his eyes towards the door, so he's just
He's got.
I'm working.
okay.
That's not a lazy eye. That thing's like doing work.
It is. He literally has one eye on the door,
Who the fuck
one
are
eye
you
on
calling
us.
lazy pal?
What? What was that, bouncer?
Did I stutter? Who you calling lazy?
I'm sorry.
Cat got your ID?
Yeah. Okay, you can go back to watching the door now. Thank you.
I know.
Yeah, you know. You know. Okay? Thank you.
I'm keeping these on.
You do you, okay?
On and off like a fucking light.
Yeah. Great.
Nope.
Okay.
They turned around. They walked away.
They walked away.
Yeah. They didn't have. They didn't, yeah.
Okay, good. So what did I cannot take you serious with that one. I'm sorry.
With these,
Yeah, because I can see the reflection of the computer screen.
I can't see where my eyes are looking.
Yeah. So I guess Twitter is safer too with the bouncer.
Yeah,
On there.
Twitter
It's
is
not.
safe. We're safe from hackers and
Yeah.
everything. No doxing. We're good. Everything's locked up. Security's safe.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
I will have to check it and see what he had to say.
2-step identification, more like walk.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
accidentally
use 2 steps and
catfished myself
walk.
again.
You catfished yourself?
Yeah, again.
I'm sorry.
Again?
Keeps happening.
You goofball.
I know.
He
I
sends
sent these messages. I get these messages from the Caesar pod all the time, saying I'm like, hey, you're our biggest fan. We've got these prizes for you, and I think this is coming from like Jess or Piper, but it's usually that mullet head freak over there in the glasses, Chris, trying to debate me into things.
Nick, you know I'm more active on Instagram.
I'm gonna pretend like I
I'm never
didn't hear
active on
that.
Twitter. It's not
I
me
know
if it's
you're
on
not
Twitter.
you're not very friendly, Piper. You kind of step up the friendliness a little bit.
Like my Twitter is always dead. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty active on Twitter.
Yeah, I make you be active on Twitter. No.
He keeps trying to get me to watch Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
Why you're
why don't you
whispering,
just
bud?
watch it?
You in a
Just give
library?
in and watch it. Just give in and watch it. I mean, gosh, it's 90 minutes of your life.
That's 90
What- watch
minutes.
what?
Slaughterhouse?
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like Cocaine Bear.
I guess.
Yeah, it's a
No,
sorority
it's not
getting.
like Cocaine Bear. Don't even
turned inside
compare
out.
the two.
that sounds
Don't even
interesting.
compare the two. That's insulting.
Okay.
Slaughterhouse is just like Clown House.
Cinema.
One of Sam Rockwell's
Cinema.
first movies, famously.
Did you see The Strangers?
Oh, I did see
No, I
The
haven't seen it
Strangers.
No, and I heard
I
it's
watched,
bad.
what did I see? I went and I saw The Late Night with the Devil, which I loved.
It was good?
Yeah, I heard
confused
mixed
with it,
reviews
and
about
then when the
Yeah.
ending brought everything together, and I loved it. So that was great. Went and saw Godzilla and Kong, whatever the hell that's called. That was dumb but fun.
Chris fell asleep in that one.
No, I fell asleep during Godzilla -1.
Oh.
But not because I was tired. Because I had
Yeah,
I
that
took
was-
a bunch of
that was
edibles.
like,
He had
yeah.
overserved himself.
It was my birthday.
That was kind of like me last night. I was watching the first Omen and I fell asleep, but not because I wasn't interested at all.
It's all for you, Nick.
I just fell. What?
It's all for you, Nick.
It is all for me.
Right?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Good call.
Yeah. And dude, tell me her fucking lifeless body breaking the window isn't like the best part.
Yeah, I know.
It's so because like if you weren't watching by now, you sure as shit see it.
I have no idea what you're talking
Like
about.
the original Omen, where the maid jumps off the roof. She says, "It's all for you, Damien," and she
Yeah.
hangs herself at the birthday party.
Oh, okay.
And but when she gets
I have not seen that movie in so
when she gets yanked.
I am so lost right now.
it's
my,
it's
My
good.
brain
It's
is
good.
in like
Yeah.
4 different spots at the
But
moment.
when she gets yanked, her body breaks the window, and it's in the new one or the 2006 one, it was like her shoe falls and breaks a punch bowl. It wasn't the same. It wasn't as like
Oh.
violent, but like this is my thing.
What is the punch bowl made out of? Like fucking like
Well, I mean, her
Tape?
her like
This one, she just sets herself on fire, right? It's
Wait.
like
the first Omen. I thought he meant the first ever Omen, but he means the new
no,
the
yeah,
new
the
movie.
new one that's called the first.
Yeah, I didn't see the new one yet, but the original's a
Yeah, I
classic.
just watched it last night.
I
That
think
was,
I might watch Candyman tonight.
Yeah, are you gonna watch the original?
No.
The
don't
Jordan Peele
know.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Peele one was cool. And dude, people don't like I almost said Up. Up's a banger too. Nope.
I've never seen Nope.
Like I understand like the first half
I
of the
like
movie.
Nope.
Yeah, I like Nope too. I've heard I didn't like Us. Us was dumb as fuck, in my
yeah, I
opinion.
didn't care for us.
Thank
either.
you.
I love Get Out, and I like Nope, and I don't care for us.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep.
Did you see Get Out yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Get
Yes.
Out.
Yeah, Get Out, dude.
Get
the
Out
way-
was incredible.
The way they did
I
like
haven't
the
seen Get Out yet.
like the couch melt when he goes into the sunken place.
Fucking.
Ah,
But
she
dude-
has not seen it yet.
But the way they filmed that is amazing. I mean, it's in the trailer. You can see it happened in the trailer.
I always say this every week, and we have yet to do it. I'm like, we're gonna do a movie night. Well, we
Yeah.
do need to do a movie night.
Because like I haven't seen like a lot of the
She
more
hasn't
recent horror movies.
Not even that. She has not seen Twister.
Yeah.
I mean, I just watched that for the first time too. And I
I'm
just
sorry,
watched
and
Return
I'm
of the
sorry
Jedi
if that,
for the first time.
I'm sorry if that makes any of you feel aged. Like
No. It's not that.
really
It's just like
am.
I just want to like sit you
like-
down and put movies on. And be like, let's watch it. Like we
Yeah.
have to.
Some
Like,
good shit out there.
I just think it's a stupid movie. That's it.
how dare
Twister?
you?
And Twisters. Oh, come on.
I
That's
thought it was
Slaughterhouse.
refreshing.
Not
Just-
every- not
hey guys,
everything
I got
needs
a
to
really
be-
good idea.
not
Let's
everything
needs to
be
let's
serious,
see
though.
Twister.
Just
and put
enjoy it for what it
Twister.
is. It's fun. It's a fun
Say
movie.
Twister.
Nick,
Say
may
Twister.
I make
Put
an argument?
S on the end of it. Gold.
Nick, may I make a
That
point?
meeting. That's the type of meetings I'm in. That's the type of meetings, in and out meetings I do. That's how I make money.
Is chasing twisters?
Gold
Are you
ideas
Storm
like that.
Chaser?
Just adding S's to old titles.
Nick,
Got Friday the 13th. Coming.
Adding
This fucker
S's
can't
to
hear me.
titles. Go ahead.
well, yeah, I mean, honestly, with the Beetlejuice was pretty
Thank you,
clever, I
Barbara.
guess. Would you say?
I guess.
Because we did Beetlejuice 2.
I don't know.
But Nick, can you hear me?
It's what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, might I pose a good argument for Twister for you?
Go ahead.
How often do you see like exciting movies about normal shit?
I like The Day After Tomorrow.
That's not normal. That's not normal. That's a
talking
fucking.
about,
That's a 200-foot wave taking out the Statue of Liberty.
Like it's not like they're chasing a tornado that's like, oh my god, we have an F-13. It's never been seen before.
Yeah.
Like this is like a real thing that can happen.
Seizing the moment was exciting.
Oh, I did see a Twister meme, and it was just like someone was laughing about the like PG-13 rating on Netflix for Twister or whatever, because apparently Netflix has Twister rated as PG-13 for, and I quote, unrealistic depictions of weather. And that's it.
Okay.
Because why?
Volcano.
It doesn't make any sense.
Volcano with Tommy
I
Lee
don't know.
Jones is a
Like-
classic.
Yeah, like I can understand that, but like that's a little bit more catastrophic than just a single tornado.
What do you want? Like just like a freaking heavy wind, 30-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah. It's better than every fucking movie trying to one up each other by saying, "Well, you've never seen wind like this."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
like Twister because it's very simple, and I feel like the cast is decent and they have chemistry, and it's just about
they have flying cows.
that part was a little ridiculous, but I mean,
Same cow.
I feel like that's more fanfare than anything else. I feel like that's
It
more
was
so
a
like
little silly.
a little silly
Yeah.
part. But I just like it because it just felt like a good movie about some normal ass shit, and it wasn't like trying to bite off more than it can fucking chew.
Yeah.
I stand by Twister. I watch it at least like once a year.
And The Perfect Storm was a banger too. You ever seen
I
that?
would
No.
I would like it for it to be noted that I don't care.
Okay, I'm glad I wasted.
All right. So, do you have anything else to report to us?
I saw the new Planet of the Apes movie as well. Enjoyed that. A little long. Could have been cut a little bit, but yeah, it's pretty good. But I don't
Very
know.
nice.
Seen some things.
Okay.
So
What do you-
Sting is a good movie. That's like a freaking spider that's like from like an asteroid or something like that. and
Yes,
it gets
John
big and,
Carpenter's The
eats
Thing?
people. It's actually no Sting.
Oh,
Sting.
Sting.
It's about a spider
Okay.
that's like
A spider.
gets like I don't know, hit by a asteroid or something, and it like gets big and eats people.
Okay, I'm down with
It's
that.
actually pretty good. It sounds stupid. It's pretty good.
I live for that
Can't explain
shit.
it.
That sounds like a Wonder Time movie.
Sting.
Well, no, I'm telling you, I'm serious about this one. Maybe,
Okay.
I'm not, and no, you know what? I'm not even gonna say I'm joking about Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse is a freaking good movie. Alright, so
Okay,
eat it. Alright.
Okay.
I still have to
haven't-
watch Terrifier 2.
Yeah, I have so many. There's so many movies I have. Like I end up
I
just
will say-
rewatching the same shit over and over again, or watching like true crime docs, or crazy shit.
Sounds
all
like
right.
a
Relatable.
problem.
All right, Nick. Final words.
Just keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.
Aw, that was so inspirational.
Yay.
That's it. You're out,
love
pal.
it.
TTYL.
He gets thrown
Have
out
a
of the
great
club.
summer.
Hags.
Yeah.
KIT. Keep
I
in
don't know what
touch.
you're doing. What's all these?
They're like yearbook endings. Like people would sign yearbooks.
But
thought it was Kill It,
did,
Tiger.
What does nobody put KIT in my freaking yearbook?
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
Kick it.
Okay. All right.
No.
All
What
right.
does it mean?
All right, Knick Knack. We're gonna go.
Whatever. Jesus. Just
Okay.
hang up the phone.
All right. My God, sir.
damn.
All right. All right.
Sure,
Bye.
get rid of me.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Taste it.
What do you say? Taste it? What am I tasting?
Taste it.
I'm done tasting things.
Okay. That is Nick's Not Home, Nix Not Home on Twitter. That
Nick-
is our
It's Nick's
social
not home.
Nick's Snot.
Yeah, Nick's not home.
Nick's Snot.
Nick Sinatra.
Nick's. I thought it'd be fun to play a little game with you.
Oh yeah, me.
Yeah, we'll make it quick.
Nobody wants to play with me.
All right. I'm going to show you pictures of your favorite person.
God.
Second to that.
Yeah. Well, no, he's God. He's
I'm going to show you pictures of Gary Busey.
okay.
And based on the face he's making and stuff, I want you to decide what kind of noise he's making.
like grunts and whatever
Okay.
prefix.
Yeah.
Okay.
First picture.
I'm trying to. Maybe I can.
Okay.
That one's like.
Okay.
He's like you just told him some. You got to the punchline.
Yeah. Like, what do you
Yeah.
like? I want some. Give me some context to these.
Yeah. He's interested. Huh? It seems more like
Like, look at me.
what would he do? Da. Yeah, that's da.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one. This is
Okay. Hold on, I gotta see it.
it's a good one.
That one,
Yeah.
to me feels like. Does that make sense?
All right. And the final one.
He coughs at the end.
That one's more like.
Yeah.
He's been looking for gold all day and he finally found it.
Oh,
Or what he thinks it is. One more. Can we do one more?
Okay. He really is like just the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, you guys in your heads do the math, or even as you listen to this, go back about 45 seconds and then pull up Gary Busey on Google and look for the ones I'm doing.
Wait.
He's going. I don't know what else he'd be doing.
He looks like he just like shit himself and he got caught.
He looks guilty
like,
in that. This is a guilty verdict, Busey.
Oh my
Guilty
God.
Busey.
Guilty Busey.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It looks like he's about to be like, it's a living.
All right, here. Okay, one more.
Okay.
My God.
It doesn't even sound like him, but I've never seen those pictures, to be honest.
I know that's part of the game.
That's crazy.
Oh
Wait,
my
can I see
God.
that last one more time?
Okay.
I just want to see that last one. That would probably. I have to make my mouth like
Remember
that.
when we used to go, fuck?
Fuck. Damn it. Fuck.
Chris would yell that through like clenched teeth at work. It would be like a bit we would do. We would look at each other. And he'd be sweeping the floor.
Yeah.
And he would just look up at me from the back, like kind of from behind. And he's like, fuck.
It'd be like over the shoulder, just like, fucking. Or I'd be looking directly at the floor.
What?
Can I tell him about the thing that happened the other night?
What? That we were doing?
Yeah,
We talked about it last episode.
No. This is another thing. So we have this thing where like we throw the blue deposit bags at each other like at the end
I
of the
started
night.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
she started it, but I've recently started to get her back and everything, and the other night she like went to go throw it at me, and like I completely missed catching it, and she knocked down like all the shooters off
Really?
the shelf.
I throw it from like, so what started, like I would do, like I would close that lottery and everything. I would put like the deposit in a blue bag, and it would always be when she's not looking at me, I would throw it at her.
Just fucking whip it upwards.
But it's mostly like to land at her feet or like
Yeah.
to like hit her in a fall, whatever. And so I've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
And she's always like, she picks it up, drops it in the safe for
when
me.
when she bends over to grab it,
I should.
you got to start.
I should.
Because then they won't want to get it. Yeah, I've been making Myra like stiff back, pick shit up. Like they're just
pick it up with her toes.
yeah. She's like, I'm not fucking bending over here to mine.
So one day, this was like a month or so ago, I'm down by the registers and she's up in the office. She had to count something, I think her drawer or something. She puts the money in the deposit
Stealing.
bag. Yeah, just shoving it in her purse. No,
By the bushel.
I would never.
I know. She put it in the deposit bag. I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something. And next thing you know, I see this blue thing come sailing by my face and like falls to the ground. And I was like, you bitch. I think I said it. I think I called you a cunt.
Yeah, you did.
You cunt.
Because she had just came back from ShopRite with another one of our coworkers, and I was out counting out register 3, and I was just like, oh, this is the perfect time to get her back.
I was not expecting it at all.
So I
Knock her teeth out with this envelope.
So I rounded the corner and I throw it at her feet, and then she looks down at the bag on the floor, and then she looks up at me and she goes, "You cunt!"
Is that when you threw it back and knocked a bunch of shit over?
No,
it's
that
two
was
separate
that was just in response to her first time ever throwing the bag at me. But then I was like, I'm so proud.
Yeah, she was like the teacher becomes the
The
student.
balls on her.
Yeah. But the other day, I was standing on the top steps of the office, and I threw the bag, and it went completely to the left and like cleaned off the shelf.
When you
And
guys are getting ready to close.
and she's like, "You're cleaning that up."
She is-
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not cleaning that
Like,
shit
all
up.
right's
I
here.
was like,
Beep, beep.
bye.
I was like, whoopsie daisy.
That's the worst. I've broken shit like when the lights are off, and I'm like, what the fuck?
No, nothing broke, but it was just like everything came off
Yeah.
on the shelf and bounced off the.
But now you gotta sit there and fix
Mat.
everything and shit.
Yeah, it was just like it was so goofy, and we were like, I looked up at her, and she was just like hands to her mouth like this, like.
I was like, oh my God.
The sound.
I
Bowling pins.
I told my daughter, my second daughter, who's in middle school now, because she's kind of quiet, but she's like, this kid does not give a shit what anyone thinks about her. Never has.
Good for
has
her.
always like had her own style. Has like she is who she is, and she's amazing, and I want to be more like her. But I told her, I'm like, one of the things you can do, like first day of school or like one of the first days, I was like,
Just fight the biggest kid.
No, I go, if you're in a classroom and say a teacher drops something, when they bend over, I'm like, make a fart noise.
Yep.
I'm like, you'll be a legend.
Get her. Do what I didn't do. I was too scared in high school.
Like imagine a teacher's like bends over. God bless
Woo!
you.
Bless
God
you.
bless you. A teacher bends over to
bless
pick something
you.
up in a quiet classroom. Everyone's nervous. First day of school, and you hear like, like
dude, it's over.
And then everyone's gonna be best friends with her. Like,
yeah.
You don't have enough hands for the high fives.
No, and I'm like,
You run out of hands.
as a mom, like I don't care if she got in trouble. I would laugh.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
laugh.
It's a playful ribbing. It's not.
Oh, I've gone to that school before because like people were like bullying her, or like was it last year? And
I fucking would too.
how dare you? I'll come for you.
I would fight her bullies.
It was actually the beginning of the school year this year, and I went to the school and I got like into it with the teacher. Anywho,
Did you lay the smackdown on her?
with my words.
Off the top, you did a 5-star frog splash
No,
off the top
the
rope.
thing is, someone threw in the cafeteria. Kids were throwing food at my daughter's table.
She got chimichanga.
She got yogurt in her hair.
Oh,
And these kids, it was every day they were throwing stuff at her. And I called the school, and my daughter was upset because she's like, I have yogurt in my hair. I don't know what to do.
I was like, what the fuck?
I
dude?
called the school. I go, excuse me. I go, every day it's something. I was like, my daughter's texting me from school, blah, blah, blah. Now she has yogurt in her hair. I'm coming to that school, and I'm picking my daughter up. And I was met with they looked terrified when I I'm like, And she's like,
You walked in with a ride shield?
well, she goes, excuse me. She goes, well, see, the thing is like, she shouldn't be texting in school.
shouldn't have hair to have Gilbert Landon in the first place.
That is not the hot issue. I was like, how is there no supervision in that cafeteria? And like, they're like, I'm like, thank you, bye. And I took my kid and left.
Yeah.
Um,
More like dumber vision.
yeah,
Because like,
stupid ass.
Because schools like literally do not give a shit when bullying is happening, but like they will always be so quick to victim blame, and it's like the fucking most annoying thing about a school in the modern age. And it's like,
I will not fucking stand for it.
stop.
Not my no, not my kid. Like, if I and I told him, like, any other kid it's happening to, I'm like, fucking speak up for them. Like, stand up for
Yeah,
them.
my kid's being made fun of. Why is your kid so make fun of a bull? Like, that's kind of like the
I
philosophy.
will go to that school and I'll get banned.
Yeah.
Anywho,
You'll do a
Let's,
remodeling.
let's get to the topic of the night. Shall we?
There's a topic,
Yeah.
huh?
There sure is.
Okay.
There's always a topic.
Okay.
I hope you're ready. Hang on, let me just clear out the Gary Busey.
Oh yeah, he's covered. You got the Busey virus.
We will be talking about the horrific murder of Tim McLean aboard the Greyhound bus. Do you know this story?
No.
I do.
A bus murder?
Just wait. We're not going to...
Does the bus murder him?
All right, this is an article on Ranker by Jen Jeffers. Let me just see how much this... Okay, we're going to skip over the little synopsis thing because it gives too much away. All right, Tim McLean was traveling home from a work trip the day he was killed. Tim McLean had recently taken up employment as a carnival barker when he boarded Greyhound Canada bus 1170 on July 30th, 2008. The 22-year-old had been working at a fair in Edmonton, Alberta, and was heading back to his home in Winnipeg, Manitoba. McLean reportedly sat towards the back of the bus upon boarding and put in headphones before falling asleep with his head leaning against the window. Born on October 3rd, 1985, McLean was an active athlete and beloved son, brother, and uncle with a large extended family. He was known as an adventurous person who loved traveling and meeting new people. 5 months after his murder, his son was born on December 21st, 2008. Oh, I didn't know he had a son. That's awful.
Vince Lee boarded the bus later than evening in Manitoba. Around 6 p.m. on July 30th, 2008, 40-year-old Vince Lee boarded the bus 1170 at a stop in Erickson, Manitoba. Some other passengers later claimed Lee seemed agitated and possibly confused as he climbed aboard, but he did not seem to be a threat. Lee chose a seat near the front of the bus, spoke to no one, and eventually disembarked briefly at a rest stop to smoke a cigarette. When Lee returned to the bus, he walked past his original seat and instead sat next to Tim McLean towards the rear.
Lee had been living with schizophrenia at the time of the murder. Vince Lee immigrated to Winnipeg, Ontario, Canada from China in 2001. Although he studied computer science in China, he was unable to find steady work in Canada, moving between jobs at McDonald's, Meatland Food, Walmart, where he was eventually fired over a disagreement with a coworker. All the while, he reportedly harbored disturbing thoughts about aliens and how God had chosen him to vanquish them. Authorities later learned Lee had schizophrenia. Without access to proper mental health treatment, Lee began traveling around Canada trying to find the aliens he believed he was meant to destroy.
Little green men.
Yeah.
He's tossing and turning in his sleep.
Oh my god.
Little green
I think it was Little Green Men or the Greys.
What
What do you think is scarier?
I think it's the little green men. I don't know, because Greys are more mysterious, but the little green men, it's like there's something very. I've seen this before. Oh my god.
Sidebar. Did you ever see the movie The Fourth Kind?
Of course I have.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
The Owl.
I
And
feel like-
Mia Jovovich.
I feel
my
like-
wife.
I feel like a tall, like, gray figure would be more terrifying to me than like a little green man. But
I don't know.
it would
You
be
see
the
a
other.
gremlin?
But it would be
They're
the
so
other way
cute.
around for me.
No,
It-
Mogwai are cute.
No, it would be the other way around for me if the little green man also had the strength of a Minecraft baby zombie, because that shit is terrifying. Like,
yeah, those things are fucking scary.
Those shit will kill you in 2
Okay.
minutes. Like,
If it's a little-
Okay, so when Lee spotted McLean on the bus, he believed McLean was an alien he needed to kill in order to protect the other passengers. Lee later stated he felt as though he was like a second coming of Christ.
Lee reportedly displayed strange behavior before boarding bus 1170. Prior to boarding bus 1170 on the evening of July 30th, Vince Lee was seen sitting at the bus stop for hours before the bus was scheduled to arrive. According to reports, Lee was motionless, sitting upright with his eyes open throughout the night and into the next day. He also had a sign in front of his suitcase that read, "Laptop for sale, $600, OBO." The next morning, just hours before he would board the bus with Tim McLean, he sold his laptop to a 15-year-old boy for $60. Once Lee's violent actions became public, however, the computer was quickly confiscated. When asked about Lee, the teen who purchased the laptop said he had, no emotion to him, but he didn't seem like he was a very nasty guy. He just seemed calm and normal.
Okay, so he wanted $600 or best offer. He took $60.
Yeah.
That's best offer.
I
That kid's probably pissed. She's like, dude, I'm at $60 now.
Okay. Dozens of witnesses were present when Lee changed his seat and positioned himself next to the sleeping McLean. Just moments after the bus began moving, Lee reportedly pulled out a large hunting knife and began stabbing McLean in the neck and the chest. McLean awoke and began screaming, a scream that haunted many of the passengers years afterwards. As Lee attacked McLean, he was reportedly calm and methodical, never changing his expression or displaying emotion. Fellow passengers said they were shocked by his lack of rage, and the almost robotic way in which he committed the act. According to one witness, he stabbed McLean nearly 60 times. As screams of horror filled the bus and the driver quickly pulled to the side of the road, Lee began to cut McLean's head and dismember his body.
Was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Witnesses attempted to help McLean. As soon as the bus driver became aware of the stabbing, he quickly pulled the bus off the road. Most passengers ran from the bus for safety, but one passenger, 26-year-old Garnett Caden, who had served 5 years in Canadian forces, tried to get others to help him overpower Lee. When he was unsuccessful, Caden exited the bus, where he was met by a truck driver who had pulled over to offer assistance. Caden and the driver attempted to use a hammer and crowbar to injure Lee, but Lee tried to attack them with his knife. Eventually, the men managed to lock Lee inside the bus so he couldn't escape. Lee then cut off McLean's head and held it up to one of the bus windows in sight of the other passengers. Lee then reportedly dropped McLean's head on the bus floor and proceeded to dismember the body.
Shoot him?
Yeah.
Empty the clip?
Yeah. Lee consumed some of McLean's flesh before climbing out a bus window. Around 8:30 p.m. on July 30th, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police received a call about McLean's murder. The RCMP arrived to find Lee still on the bus and Caden?
I think so.
And the truck driver still guarding the door with a crowbar and a hammer. The driver had engaged the emergency immobilizer system, so Lee could not attempt to drive the bus away. By this time, Lee had further dismembered McLean's body and consumed some of his flesh. By 9
Why would you want to eat an alien?
I don't know. I don't, like...
I know it's like exotic meats, but that seems a little counterintuitive to the whole point of...
I don't know.
If you're to vanquish them, don't you think that ingesting them would
not be a good idea?
You might turn.
Yeah. All right. By 9 p.m., the police were in a standoff with Lee, who was pacing the bus and refusing to leave despite the best efforts of special negotiators. Around 1:30 a.m. on July 31st, Lee tried to escape through a back window of the bus, where he was tasered twice, then handcuffed and taken into custody.
Witnesses experienced intense emotional trauma as a result of the murder, obviously. After leaving the bus, passengers reportedly screamed, cried, and vomited when they saw Lee hold up McLean's severed head. Years after the violent episode, fellow passenger Stephen Allison said he and his wife were still affected by what they had seen. In a 2009 interview, Allison stated, "Everything's been affected by this. I used to be a very outgoing and talkative person and have lots of friends, but now I just kind of sit around and don't do much." Allison and other passengers also sued Greyhound for not having proper security and for the extreme emotional trauma caused by the event. As for Lee, he refused to believe that he had consumed any of McLean's flesh and later begged, "Please kill me," during the murder trial.
Oh, God. The scene was also reportedly... The scene was reportedly also mentally scarring for the responding officers, which I can only imagine how much blood was in that bus. It's disgusting. When police boarded the bus, they were faced with an intensely gruesome scene. Not only had Lee dismembered McLean, but some of his body parts were missing. When RCMP searched Lee, they found the victim's nose and tongue in his pocket. Findings later revealed McLean's eyes...
His fucking keys?
Yeah. Findings later revealed McLean's eyes and part of his heart were never recovered. Lee supposedly ate them during the attack. The horror of the situation took its toll on everyone involved. The RCMP officer who first boarded the bus reportedly never recovered from the shock. Said to be burdened and overwhelmed by his PTSD, the officer took his own life 6 years after McLean's murder. It's terrible.
Dude.
That's terrible. Like,
bro.
Many were shocked by the outcome of the trial. Vince Lee's murder trial began on March 3rd, 2009, less than a year after he murdered McLean. Although dozens of witnesses were present at the scene, Lee's legal representation claimed he could not be held accountable for the crime due to his untreated schizophrenia. Only 2 days later, on March 5th, the judge presiding over the case ultimately determined Lee was not in full control of his actions at the time of the murder and was subsequently committed to a high-security psychiatric facility in Selkirk, Manitoba. When asked for comment and the verdict was read, McLean's mother, Carol Didelli, responded, "He still did it. Whether he was in his right frame of mind or not, he still did the act. There was nobody else on that bus holding a knife slicing up my child."
oh, God. Oh, God. Just wait. Lee was reportedly a cooperative patient during his time at Selkirk Mental Health Center in Manitoba and was eventually granted the privileges of going outside and seeing visitors. In 2015, Lee was allowed to stay at group homes and was living in his own apartment in Manitoba by November 2016. In 2017, Lee, under the new name Will Baker, was granted an absolute discharge and was no longer considered a threat to others. At the time, the review board that granted his discharge stated it was of the opinion that the weight of evidence does not substantiate that Mr. Baker poses a significant threat to the safety of the public.
Says someone who probably lives in a gated fucking community.
Yeah. In a separate interview in 2012, Baker expressed remorse for what he had done, apologized to McLean's family, and stated he no longer heard voices or believed in aliens. And that is the end of the story. My God.
Crazy.
Why?
I just,
Like,
you know,
what, will you just get out?
I would
You just
say
get out.
if you, okay, that's great that you no longer believe in those things and you've been treated and all that stuff. Now it's jail time.
Yeah.
Because you did take somebody's
And
life.
why is pleading insanity not worse than saying, I killed him, and pleading guilty? Why is pleading insanity...
Because
that seems worse, because if you don't even know what you're doing, there is no reforming you. You're supposed to stay locked the fuck up.
You would think.
Yeah.
Like, but if... I guess I figure, like, an institution is way more beneficial to him than a prison. He's not going to really get the mental health help he needs there. Yeah. But if he is so-called, rehabilitated or whatever, but now it's jail time. Like you have to pay for what you have done.
That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, if you're so fine now, you have your wits about you.
Now it's time to
make
go
some
to jail.
license plates.
Because no matter what, he still did that.
Yes.
So you're saying that this person's life really didn't, that's all that person, that's awful.
You go to jail for drunk driving and killing someone.
Yeah.
So if you're not in the right mind and you fucking cut someone's head off in a bus and dismember them,
Not only
hello,
that, like,
knock knock.
Because it's just like, sure, like he had a manic episode, whatever it was, okay.
No big
But
deal.
it's like, it's just like to go as far as to cut someone's head off, dismember them, and then proceed to consume parts of that human that you just killed is fucking crazy.
Like this-
and that is like more
a 22-year-old kid.
it's
There
like
should be no. I'm sorry. Like, I don't owe you being back to normal. Like, I don't care how much time you've spent in a fucking psych ward for doing that kind of shit. It's like,
like, can you imagine, like,
you don't owe to be normal again.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
And and who's gonna find out if this guy goes fucking haywire again?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be the prosecutor.
It's
It ain't gonna be the people that let him out.
And
True.
it's like, if he does get let out, then he should be under intense supervision by police. He should have a parole officer for the rest of his fucking life that he has to.
Yeah, but that's just that. Like, that's
I
not
don't
a
know.
chance. It's just
I
that-
don't know.
because
That he
even
has
if he has a
to
probation
talk to-
officer, like, he could still just ride a fucking bus and kill
He-
someone again. You know what I'm saying?
He should have a fucking ankle monitor on then. Like,
Yeah.
it's.
I don't know. I think, like, it would just be a lot cleaner and simpler if it's like, okay, you're done here. Now it's time for jail.
We should all take we should take taxpayer money and make a giant blender.
Jesus.
We should take the
Okay.
Grand Canyon and then put like a blender in the bottom of it.
Yeah, no.
You know, that'll work.
No,
No. You know what
no,
I'm
no.
No,
You
we
get
should.
strawberry smoothie.
I personally do not believe in the death penalty.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, it's there are far too many people that have gotten out and, like, were in jail for, like, fucking 20 something years or more, like, that were innocent.
Yeah.
So, like, if there's even a chance
what
that
is
they,
the ratio? You know,
a
like,
lot of times
I know
people on death
people
row
go to jail
actually
that
are
shouldn't
not.
be, of course.
It's their convictions are usually, or their life. They're usually converted to life sentences most of the time.
Like
It's just
in California with the 3 strikes law, like that was very, like it gets very unfair because it's just like, because you could be sentenced to 25 to life for like literally 3 drug charges because that's how the 3 strikes law works there. And it's just like, there are way too many instances where people get wrongfully convicted or their charges do not fit that punishment. And it's just like,
look at Damien Eccles.
yeah.
The West Memphis 3 whole thing. He was on death row for 18 years and he did not do this.
Which seems like why
Like-
that long anyway?
But that's the thing. Like, they always put it off. But, like, like, if there's even a chance they're getting it wrong, like, it shouldn't be a thing. Like, I don't know. Like, people, like, always, like, Bundy and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like, that's,
Yeah.
but, like,
But if you're for
Because-
the death penalty, it doesn't have to be a blanket term where like you're gonna give people who have drug charges. It's like if this guy is guilty of like being a child predator and whether he's gotten out once or twice and has gone back to jail for the same thing, I mean, like I'm not here to play this moral game of like, well, I don't want to be like him, so I'm gonna like not want to put a stop to these people.
Well,
There's some fucking people that they're too gone. Like it's just.
well, for pedophiles,
We're gonna feed this fucking person. Are you
a lot
kidding
of
me?
times,
well,
like,
for pedophiles, they should be fucking chemically castrated. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
dude,
like,
it's-
it's
like,
like,
it's
I
a
mean,
whole
and obviously,
thing.
yeah, if you're texting a child or where you seem to be a child, that you should go to jail for that. But if you actually physically offend, that's when it's
Right.
time to get burnt off. You're getting burnt
Yeah.
off
yeah.
with a hot poker.
Okie dokie.
This
Well,
is me. But I'm doing it really slow, and I'm just.
oh,
I'm
okay.
going, this is me. I'm going
Okay. Oh boy.
like little ones for 10
Okay.
years.
Okay.
Jesus.
Sure.
kidding.
Sure.
I'd be in jail.
Yeah.
I'd probably be in jail longer than those fucking guys for torture.
You probably would.
So where we living?
Yeah. Well,
I can't believe that bus.
I
dude.
think
I ain't riding the bus ever.
I don't think you should, yeah, maybe not. You know.
No.
I'm glad I have a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
But-
check your back seat before you leave.
yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean
That's
by
so,
that?
that's so scary.
Jesus
Because like there are
Christ.
times like every time I get in the car, I always look in the back seat because
Yeah.
it's just
I've read
If I'm
the
like,
scary story
if I'm
headlights.
like walking to my car by myself at night, like I will have, like I have my knife out, like I have my fingers, like I'm keys between my fingers, like I look like fucking Wolverine, like it's scary, like
Your teeth out.
I'm like,
Not me. I'd be like, wait, let me like dig in my purse for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, wait. I could probably do more damage whipping them and hitting them in the head with my bag.
Oh yeah, that thing is Kevlar.
It is heavy.
That thing is
yeah, my
it's like a
purse
second
is heavy
Nichols.
too. It could do some damage.
But I think that'll do it for this week's episode. Thank you again for calling in, Nick.
Yes, we love you.
Always
Nicky.
a treat.
He's on the list now. I double checked.
Is he?
He's lucky.
Oh wait,
Oh, that's
actually,
sweet.
before we go, I just want to see what the bouncer
You
said.
almost knocked your vape off the table.
Yeah, apparently, like there was footage of him kicking someone out.
If
Wait.
they're not on the list, they ain't
Wait.
coming in. Let me guess. You want to get into Coffee and Scream Studios?
Yes.
Not on the list. Room's full. Can't you hear?
Sorry.
Did I stutter? You got about 3 seconds to walk. And I mean walk. Make it snappy. Next. I'm done with you.
Wow, that was great.
That was about
Keeping
That was about
us
a
safe.
3 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't want to see him going to a 10. Yeah,
Yeah. He breaks the skin.
I bet he does.
At 10, he breaks the skin.
Oh, okay. All right, then. That's it for this week's episode. You can find us on Twitter at CScreamPod. That's C the letter Scream Pod. That is run by our buddy Nick.
Yep.
I am It's Just G. That's just with one S. I will have Chris and Piper's Twitter in the description in the episode.
Yes. If you want to find me on Instagram, it's PiperA04, and the podcast Instagram is Coffee and Scream Pod.
Yes. And you can find Chris every Tuesday.
7 p.m. Twitch. The show about movies. Twitch.tv/WonderTime Theater.
Hell yeah.
He is also on Instagram at Art of Chris V.
Art of Chris V.
Yes, and your Twitter?
It'll be in the thing. It's
Yes.
I spelled the last episode.
Yeah. We are also on buymeacoffee.com/coffee scream. All proceeds and not proceeds. That's the wrong word. Donations are
Proceed, I tell you.
proceed. I will proceed to tell you. Any bit we get goes to new equipment. We need some new things. But I think that'll do it.
Yep.
You ready to go, guys?
Yep.
I'm ready to go too.
Check your back seats.
I'm gonna.
Everyone listen.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
everyone,
too.
lock your doors, stay safe, and check your back seat.
Yeah. Lock your doors. Love you.
Love you.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Don't forget me.
Bye, Gary. I love
Thank you, Gary. Love you too.
What?